A Reform UK MP has found to have lied about a previous violent conviction against an ex-girlfriend 18 years ago. Will he be asked to step down by Nigel Farage? I very much doubt it, so let's get into the detail. So, a Reform MP, James McMurdock, was jailed 18 years ago for repeatedly kicking his girlfriend, newly released court records have revealed. James McMurdock, 38, a new MP for South Basildon and East Thurrock, was convicted of assaulting his then girlfriend in 2006 while drunk outside a nightclub. He spent 21 days in a young offenders institution after admitting to the attack. Before he was elected as an MP, the investment banker had not publicly disclosed the conviction, and when it emerged in July that he had been jailed for attacking his girlfriend when he was 19 years old, he downplayed the incident as a teenage indiscretion. But further details of what happened during the incident have now emerged after the Times applied to the court for information from the official record. It says he received a custodial sentence for kicking the victim around 4 times, the Times reports. In the magistrate's sentencing remarks, it says he was given 21 days in a young offenders institution, and the sentence was not suspended in the serious nature of the offence. It said the offence requires immediate punishment, and pre-sentence report indicated a lack of willingness to comply. The report said there was limited credit for guilty plea. Plea entered late would have been 28 days. MPs do not have to disclose previous convictions to the public when standing, with only people in prison at the time of the election for a sentence of more than a year or bod. This is massive double standards, because usually you're a teacher, you have a DBS check. The fact there's no standards, or you don't have to declare previous convictions for an MP, is actually disgusting. They should have the highest bar. We should know exactly about their past, and especially if they've had a violent past, and especially since Reform stand on this, patriotic, like anti, trans, against violence against trans people and cis women, and also immigrants coming over here and attacking our women. This guy has to go. The double standard is astonishing. They're asking Rachel Reeves to go because she lied on her CV. He lied about a violent conviction. He actually said he pushed her and he handed himself in willingly. Actually, this is not the case. He wasn't compliant and he lied. He attacked her. So let's carry on. McMurdock's victim mother brought the incident to the light a week after his election, saying he left marks on her body and it took 2 security guards to pull him off her. When the allegations were revealed, McMurdock said the pair had argued and he had pushed her. Obviously a lie. A Reform UK spokesperson at the time said they were aware of his conviction and jail sentence, but they said the MP absolutely rejects allegations that he either kicked, stamped or punched the victim, though he accepts that he pushed her, she fell and was injured. Complete lie. He has to go. McMurdock told Sky News at the time, "While I absolutely deny the horrific details in this tale, there is one truth in it that I cannot, nor will not deny or hide from." Well, he did. A generous person might call it a teenage indiscretion, but I do not expect everyone to be so kind. Nearly 20 years ago, at 19 years of age, at the end of a night out together, we argued and I pushed her. She fell over and she was hurt. Despite being 38 and having lived a whole life again, I still feel deeply ashamed and apologetic. Well, you wouldn't. You'd admit what you did, but you lied. You underplayed it, and I'm sorry, you have to go. If you're calling other politicians to go, Nigel needs to not be a hypocrite and he has to go. But he won't, because Nigel Farage doesn't care about women. He doesn't care about violence towards women. He never talks about it, only in terms of immigration or trans rights. Despite us both being very drunk, I handed myself into the police immediately and admitted my fault. I was charged for what I did, not for what has been claimed, and I faced the consequences then and paid for my action in full. Obviously not. He said the shame of that night led me to turn my life around. Oh my God, that's such a narrativized, oh, he's such a good guy. And now he has a wife and 4 children and expecting a fifth in February. I feel sorry for those children and that wife. I am surrounded by women on both sides of our family who love me and are proud of the man I am today. Really? He's saying that, not them. Let's just bear that in mind. This is the biggest regret of my life. So much that he had to lie about it. And I wish I could go back in time and fix things. Aw. Well, you can by stepping down about lying about what you did. The MP said he hopes people believe him when he says he knows how growth and redemption feels in ways that many others cannot. But they don't believe this of anyone else, do they? Do they believe this of an immigrant who makes a mistake, commits a crime? Of course they don't. So for them, it's like, oh, everyone deserves a second chance. And I agree, yeah, people do deserve second chances. But they don't believe this. They only believe it because he's been found out and and he said it is only being honest about my failings that he is able to move on and hopes his victim also can. This To this day, I feel deeply sorry for the hurt I caused that cold, drunken evening 20 years ago. He's again trying to distance himself from it. He added. So again, will he go? Will Nigel Farage ask him to go? No, he won't, because Nigel Farage pretends to care about women, pretends to care about violence, only when brown people do it or trans people do it. So comment below, do you think he will go? This is clear hypocrisy. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.